Alright, hello and welcome back to Fair Play Racing League for round 2 of 7 for season 14 as we wait for the eventual F1 26 DLC. I am your host, Silverside Boy, back this week alongside by...
Battle ads.
Yeah, Ads is here. Delta is somewhat engaged, so Ads jumped in. Obviously, sprint quali, you'll see. This is obviously a sprint round, so we're going to have just one 12-minute session of this qualifying session, then a 10-lap sprint, then we'll have the main qualifying, and then it'll be 29 laps around here, Australia, Melbourne. So we've raced this track well enough, Ads. What would you reckon the driver's setup's going to be?
Um, Obviously not so new of a new layout anymore, but I would say probably mid twenties to late 20s for the front. Obviously, slight on the rear. You're gonna want a decent enough time in the middle sector. Obviously, 'cause the big old straight. So I think you'll see a mix. Some people do go high downforce here, but then you suffer big time in the sector 2 all the way to the obviously start of sector 3, which is all near enough flat out, isn't it?
Yeah, this new section. Obviously, this track has 4 DRS zones, so we are expecting a lot of maybe overtakes into turn 1, 2. Was it 3? 3,
Three
and
DRS,
then
isn't it?
obviously no. You got one main straight, then you got the second straight,
Oh yeah,
then
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got the new bit, and then that little tiny bit, which I don't understand why that little tiny bit before the final sector is even there. Like, no offense, it's not even long enough. Like, you can't even, unless you get a monumental run on somebody, you ain't gonna get past. But as we watch Aaron, obviously tonight as reserve in the Alpine, uh, first one out on track to set his lap time. Obviously, Aaron will be looking to hope to have a better round this time. Obviously, Ads will let us know who else from last week will be looking to have a better race, as he was on comms last week and I was not.
Uh, I can't remember now. Yeah, Aaron was obviously one. Alan was another overtired a little bit early. Rue obviously had a very, very good qualifying. I think he got pole, if I remember, but obviously by lap 1, he lost a few positions and he had a terrible race after that with penalties and whatnot. Obviously, the man to watch this week is obviously Agent Tubbs, who won by a significant margin in Monza last weekend. So you can have people like Diamond, I think it was Diamond Jack, was it? Diamond Jack and Jay, I think, were swapping positions for most of the race. So they're going to want to be the ones that try and stop the early charge in the championship.
Yep, and I also hope you've noticed your fellow Ferrari fan, Hirsch, is back this week. He obviously missed last week, as Ammon says, a 125.0. Where's that? That's Button behind him. We'll go on board with Button. Obviously, Button's probably, as it would be classed, as one of the most unluckiest people in this league. He is very quick in qualifying, as Mongo goes at 18.5 on a set of mediums. Button always seems to do well in the races, but there'll be one point where he'll just get caught up in an incident which will completely ruin his race, as I see Aaron having an issue.
Yeah,
As we went.
you got Alan right on the back of David, both on flyers. So it wouldn't have affected David, but Alan obviously timed his lap a little bit. I would say a little bit too close. He probably would have lost a couple of attempts in that last sector just through obviously aero wash come from David's car. So as you see there, you got David Diamond up straight up to P1 with Jack followed him into P1. Gary, who's P3? Because on the Williams one, it's all blank for me. It's just a
Okay, so that
Williams
is
symbol.
DX. So that's DXY. For some reason, it never shows up for some reason, but we just know that's DXY.
Okay, you'll just have to
Aaron
remind
needs
me
to
who it is.
move.
I was going to say, I'm not so
Aaron needs.
sure.
He's just sitting there.
I know, no, no, he done good there. Got out of people's way. Obviously, he's got Mercedes coming. And he's Yeah, no, he's doing what he should be. He's getting off the track. As we've seen before, he's come on the track sometimes and validate people's laps or even had crashes. So no, I'll give it to him there, Gary. He done the right thing.
Yeah. Talking on that, remembering the social, uh, that was actually here, and you had a little bit of an accident with him. But
Oh
where's
yeah.
Agent Tubbs? He is invalidated here. TTT Rage quits coming around the final corner. Another guy who's very quick as well. Up he comes to the line. And he's going to go sixth.
Yeah,
Obviously, a lot of people using the mediums to start off this section.
and he's got a lot of. He probably got a bit of time in hand. Also, he crossed the line with 15% battery left, and I did see he did open the DRS about 2-3 attempts after the actual line. So a little bit more time there from him. Obviously, you got Mr. Jay Locker. Spent most of the season last season in and out, so it's his second Grand Prix of the season. So solid time there by Mr. Locker, P12.
So on board with Jay, who is nicknamed after his shenanigans in seasons gone by in Singapore as the human missile, is now in that green Aston Martin, which in real life is a load of just. For a team that has Adrian Newey, is the biggest laughing stock of the grid. I don't know if you agree with that, Ads.
And that puts him up into P1, Gary, and Aston Martin. Obviously, Jay, I believe, from Tier 1 for last season, correct?
No, he was tier 2.
What was he? Sure.
Yeah, tier 2.
He was Tier racing
Yeah.
with us. Oh, maybe it was season
No,
4.
no.
But he goes straight to the top. But yeah, no, Aston Martin, Gary, I think Ferrari, in a way, did dodge a bullet by not getting him. But again, their Honda engine hasn't helped them this season. But, you know, you can be the best of the best in any sport and you can always just get it wrong. Obviously, with Formula One cars, it's a very sophisticated piece of machinery. So, you know, you've got one chance only to try and get it right. And, yeah, unfortunately, I think you're going to see Aston Martin going to take a couple of years to get back to where they actually want to be, which is a shame because I think a lot of people were excited to obviously see Alonso possibly have his last season in Formula One to try and have a good result this season. Obviously, it's not worked out the way they and him hoped for. And as a Ferrari driver, I would have liked to see Aston Martin up there. Just obviously brings a little bit more competition also. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame really, but it's Formula One, isn't it? We've seen over the past where people they get it right one time and they're flying. They get it wrong, they're dog.
Yeah, as we've seen with, I think, McLaren, especially in 23, absolutely nowhere near Red Bull, and then they did one update, and they were pretty much one of the fastest cars on the grid. And then obviously near the end of last season, Red Bull made an update, and then were all over the back of McLaren, and were able to consistently beat them.
Yeah, you know, like you say, one upgrade it can change everything. As we can see at the start of this season, you know, McLaren 56th, fourth fastest team, generally fourth fastest team, or just in front of Red Bull. At least second and a bit behind, if you agree with me. In Australia now, they're one of the front runners. So it's over the course of the season, you will see people naturally catch up with the likes of Mercedes. They're obviously the clear overall best overall car at the minute, but again, certain characteristics of certain circuits could have helped them early on, or we would find out within. They say that within the first 5-6 races, you get a gist of where people are. We've had a couple missing due to obviously the conflict in Iran. So I'd expect by Silverstone you'll see kind of where people are and if people give up for this season or not already. But as we were speaking, our pole master from last week has shoved it onto provisional pole for the sprint, 1:16.4, which is a full 7/10 gap, Gary. That's a lot around Australia for people like Jay and Adrian Tubbs to find.
Yeah, literally,
was that on, oh no, sorry, that was
set medium.
no, set soft, wasn't it? Oh, it wasn't. It was
No,
mediums.
he's
That
just
was
come
good.
out on a set. Yeah, he set it
Yeah.
on the set of mediums. I think like most people are going to go and put on a set of softs now for the final one. I can tell you one person who's not going to make it for a soft run. Race quit. He might be saving those softs for the race.
Yep, and you got Hirsch
Um,
now, Gary, coming across the line. Obviously, his first Grand Prix back for this season, doing decently. Didn't
up to the
he improved his lap by 2 tenths, didn't move position, but P11 is not bad. Coming in quite blind, unless he's practicing, which I don't think he does have time for. I know he's a uni person, so yeah, decent time there by Hirsch. Only a couple of tenths off of P10.
I'm hoping for David to get up there.
Yeah,
Just for,
David's P14. I did see on his opening lap that he got a bit of bum fluff coming into turn one to touch, obviously, grass, and you do get a lot of that. We got an
oh,
Alpine round the wrong way, which was
that's his
Aaron.
teammate.
But yeah, hopefully on this run that David doesn't get any fluffy bum fluff on his tyres.
So we're going to go and find somebody that's in the final sector. It's our Gummers, up by 4 tenths of a second. At the moment, it's going to put him up to 11th, which is not going to put him really loosey goosey onto somewhere there. Do not want to be going on those kind of curbs. Doesn't use the full exit curb on this as Aaron's retired in the pits. And he goes P5. No, Aaron, sorry.
Oh.
Always pronounce those completely wrong. As we've only got 27 seconds of the session, I'm going to flick around to that Mercedes of I don't know who. It's Locker on an out lap. The Major Allen is next on his lap on a set softs. Haven't seen how much he's improved on. Come on, Alan. Show us that you've done this race.
He was actually 6 tenths up, Gary, in first sector. Then he was only a tenth in the second sector. He lost it somewhere.
Up to the line. Alan goes 13th.
Yep, it's a good last sector for him. Poor old Mr. David Longface, he's validated his at the flying lap. So that's him done. Got TJ now, can run the last corner, Gary.
Yeah, on board with him. As he goes up time, he's going to run out of battery. Goes P8.
Decent time for him. Points. Oh, remaster. Absolutely Colin McRae in it around the last corner, but it does look
Going
like...
up a tenth faster, and he goes.
Yeah, he lost easily 3 tenths there, Gary. You missed it.
Jesus Christ. And Button.
P8, I think he got.
Ooh.
P2. Don't know. People did improve, which is quite nice to see. You got Mr. Locker now, Gary. He's the only man we're waiting for to cross the line in his soft runs.
Gregors is about to go third, 16.8. Just in front of Mongo. So the normal people at the front.
Come
Can
on,
Rocket
James.
put himself?
No.
He doesn't like...
He improved.
He went 1.1 seconds faster.
Again, like I said, well, what I've heard, he missed most of last season, so it's going to take some time to get back into the swing of things. We know he is a top 10 driver, so and bit disappointment from Douche, would you say, Gary? P11. I know it's only the sprint quali, but P11 from him after a strong qualifying last time round. But it does. He did save a set of softs, so I'll take that back. So, yeah, there's your.
I'm going to scroll through the grid. Yeah, just make sure. So, yeah, Room Master once again on pole. Don't worry, he will just keep it on 100% diff and then we'll spin out because that is it. That's his way. We've already told him before the race to turn his diff down, listen to what David says, and he will either listen to it or he won't listen to it.
How many drivers do you think are experimenting at this session, Gary? Because from myself, I tend to have obviously 2 setups going into a sprint weekend. Obviously, one that you've already picked, but maybe one you want to experiment and to see if that's any better. So do you think personally most of the grid would have kind of 2 setups going in? Because obviously they can have a little gist of it because of the race conditions, and then if they say, oh no, it's too much after 6-7 laps, it's rear ends too sliding, then obviously they can go back to their original one.
I personally think that most people will keep most of the setup the same for the first session, and if they feel like the car's not got enough grip or it's not too slow and so, they'll just change the wings. I don't think really changing around your suspension and all that stuff, the more technical bits, like it's not gonna really make you faster because it makes the car feel different. Like I think once you get the feel of your setup, any kind of little change you'll notice, and especially when it comes to league race, you don't really want that kind of. You don't want to feel like, oh, the car feels completely different. You want it to feel the same as what you've been practicing with,
Yeah.
or whatever it is. Hirsch has done your line. I'll take that.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, no, it's good from him. Good quality lap from him. So what is it? First eighth is obviously points for the sprint, which is what was it? 10
P8.
points. Yeah, is it 10 points?
Yeah,
Works
yeah,
your way
10
down?
points for the sprint. Yeah, yeah, no, 8 points for the sprint win,
8.
and it goes, yeah, and then eighth place will get 1 point.
And do you get a
But they did.
fastest lap point for the sprint race?
I think fastest lap does work for the sprint. We'll
Okay.
probably will find out eventually. I know it happens for the main race because how many times have you last season did you just throw away low just outside the points just to try and get a single point for a fastest lap and then get nowhere near it because
Yeah.
Henkers was still too fast.
Yeah, he's a weird driver. He's weird.
Isn't it? To be fair, when we raced
Weirdly
him in
fast.
that social and that Spain race we did a couple of weeks ago, he was using default setup and I was using a proper setup, and he was still faster than me. He's just. But I remember Henkers being tier 2 with me once, and he wasn't this quick. He was all right. I could keep up with him, but
I remember when Henkers was in tier 2. So it's just how the game works. You know, there's people in tier 2 now who were in obviously tier 3, but there's some people there who was always in tier 1. So it's all just depending on what game you enjoyed. You know, my most successful one was obviously 20 and 21. And it's the same for most of these people. 21, yeah, was one of the best games I've bought.
Hang on a minute. 24 was your most successful game. You got 3 wins in that season. Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
no,
We're
as
going.
Oh yeah,
And away we go for the sprint race. First one of the season, as we see carbon
start
fibre
from
flying
Rue.
off, and somebody, I think it's a Haas. The Haas has lost one. As there's another Haas of Rage Quit gone around. No, it's Jack Hart. As everyone gets through, Paul Walker's been kicked. DX1's upside down!
What was that? Excuse my language. Wow.
He's upside down!
Yeah, that was a massive crash. Where did he get that from? He's on fire and all. It's like it's sparking away. Right, so that pushes Major Allen and David up into P12 and 11. Yeah, terrible start to the race for the two Mercedes. So Agent Tubbs, that would have been either he got collected or he's gone into the back of someone that's caused that. He's got missing at front wing damage on the right hand side. So in my opinion, he's probably hit the rear of someone. Because there's no one at the top that's missing any wing damage. So yeah, not great. Oh well, no, apart from the Red Bull of R Gummers, which is missing the right hand side. So he probably hit someone also. So yeah,
He's
not
been
good start for a
deployed by
championship
TJ.
leader. Not,
Yeah, TJ's deployed him to take out the fastest driver. Disgraceful behaviour.
Hirsch and the McLaren up to P7, so good start from him.
Deuce is holding the final points position at
David
the moment.
Lollface looks like he's going to go for the move on TJ here. Let's have a look. Ooh, just not enough. No DRS, so we've got to wait end of this lap for DRS to be accepted. So
Here comes David, good run.
TJ.
Not the way to go.
TJ's missing 2 front wing end plates, Gary. So this is why you've got this little train behind him. David's going to want to try and get past him as soon as possible because they are losing time to the front 8.
TJ's got front wing damage.
Yeah, he's got 2 front wing end plates missing, so
He must
he's definitely
royally
hit someone.
caught up in it.
Yeah, he's either hit someone right into the rear or he's been spun round, but more than likely he's hit someone.
DXY in the chat, or Joby Mike, as his real name is. People legit can't drive. I don't know what happened. As David has got past David, and it looks like TJ may have just.
David has got past David.
David's got past David. David's.
Alan and TJ nearly
Oh
come
my god.
together.
Oh,
Alan's going right
don't
around the
come on.
outside, leaving TJ respectively enough room.
Alan's
And
got damage as well.
the Haas driver by sticking his nose in. He's got front wing. Yeah. Yeah, I think Alan got caught up with Aaron at the start. Oh,
Oh, Alan.
that was a bit of a dive bomb by Jack there. I don't think Alan would have seen too much of it till very, very late. So I
Up
wouldn't
to the
say that.
front. Gregors
Oh,
has gone round.
yeah. He looks like.
Oh, he's just nearly got clipped by somebody else.
Lucky enough, we got
So now,
ghosting on. Let's
yeah,
see.
street track and all.
He's got wing, so I think he's just naturally gone
round.
for a spin. Yeah. Just gonna get feisty here. Also, you got I'm looking Gummers and Mongo. I was looking at the wrong thing. It was Jack and Alan again.
Oh dear. As we're watching Rude start to race away. Obviously, as you can see, everybody's tyres. A lot of people have gone for the mediums. Only 4 people have gone on hards. I don't know if it's a risk going on the hards. They are, I can say it, awful tyres to get them up to temperature. Mediums probably are the right play. I don't think you can easily make the mediums go round 10 laps around here.
You can, yes, but I think the cut-off point for pit stopping is around literally 9 to 10 laps. So if you're on the hard, people like Mongo and our Gummers are in a good position here because, especially Mongo being only half a second behind Button, his tyres in probably 2 laps' time will be generally faster than the people in front. So, and this is good indication for the race to see. But I'm pretty sure, Gary, it's quite high deck here on the mediums. Got some moves, got Hirsch and our Gummers fighting it off, and they're going to go side by side.
Yeah, I'm watching this thing. It looks like there's going to could be a double overtake here on Gummers in a minute. Because you got Jay and Douche
Might be
all
3.
with DRS. Don't think there's enough time, but as Gummers goes on the thing, he's going to keep it there. He moves over side bit here, Hirsch. Oh, he cuts the corner. That's disgraceful.
Oh, and Gummers is losing even more places now.
What do you expect from a Ferrari fan?
Let's see if Douche goes down the inside. He doesn't. Oh, no.
Oh.
And Jay's at the back.
Douche got all front wing damage. Saw the end plate come off.
Oh, shit.
TJ. Oh.
He's at the back.
Can't really complain. He's got front wing damage.
No, and the problem is you can't really pit either. You can, but you'll be using a set of your tyres up, so it's not worth pitting. You might as well just keep going round and round and hope for late safety car where you only use 2 laps.
At the moment, it's a good showing for the McLarens and the Astons. Second and fourth for the McLarens and third and fifth for the Astons. So those might be really good points for those constructors.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag at the back. TJ. Yeah, rightly so.
And we got Aaron round.
Damage.
But another person that's on the charge a little bit is David. He's caught up half a second to TGV in 8th, which is obviously holding the last points playing position. But yeah, Gary, it's pretty bogged down behind Hirsch at the minute with 4 drivers in contention of 4th. And you saying about Remaster going away, we have seen in the past that his tyre wear is not the greatest. And the Button and Mongo are now closing in.
Yeah. The problem is with what's going on in front with David and the TDB is they're out of DLS, but if the cars in front start fighting each other, which they are, they might be able to. Gummers has made a mistake and got out of the way. I have just been made aware we may be looking for rain in the race. Someone is saying wet in my ear. So we are looking for a wet Australia. So your comment on are people going to be running 2 setups?
That would be yes.
As there's Part Ferme. Part Ferme is off, obviously. A lot of people are going to switch to more higher wings.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say too much because obviously it's still quite fast even in the rain. So I wouldn't say they're going to be in the high 40s. I would say it's probably a bit too high, but yeah, probably 5 or 6 clip up, I would say. But again, we never know. It could be raining the qualifying. We'll see. Time difference between sprint quality and normal quality. See if
Oh,
people
here
went for her.
comes Gregors, Mongo, sorry, on Button. Button's gone deep, and that is Mongo through into P2. These two need to not fight as much because they were gaining on Rue, so
Oh,
through that extra breathing.
oh,
But
Locker. He went off in the back, nearly went into Agent Tubbs. Got off, bit of front wing missing. Went out into the gravel. Through the far section, I think got too much to the curb. The curb on the left hand side, and you bottom out and you can't come back on the track. So, yeah, P13 and 14 for the Mercedes pair. Not a very good start to a race for them. And Jay, 3 seconds. So that's at the present moment. That's going to drop him down to P8. But that gap, Gregors did pass David, Gary, but that gap has significantly come down to GTV, and David is pulling himself along very nicely at the moment.
yeah, he's going to use Gregors as the toe to bring him forwards. Because obviously now they've catched up to Rage Quit. Rage Quit is actually gaining on Gummers, who, by the way, has front wing damage. So he's hemorrhaging time to the likes of Jay. Soon we might see actually Rage Quit actually in that DRS. I have just seen there is a clip in the disc for what happened at turn 1.
Oh, goes Jay. Jay's gone for the move on a Diamond. Diamond doesn't fight it too much, obviously, with the broken front wing end plate. Jay does have 3 seconds, but I don't think at this rate.
Oh my word.
Diamond's going to be. Was that someone out breaking into turn 1?
It was all fine into turn 1. Tubbs has actually spun. And then next thing was Locker, I think it's one of the Mercedes and another car have got tangled and gone into the outside wall where Bottas crashed once.
Oh, yeah,
they come spinning across track and DXY had nowhere to go and got his front tyre ripped.
So that's it, Gary. We have from R Gummers all the way to P10, all separated by less than a second. Oh, David goes for the move on Gregors.
Button
gets 3 second warning, so
it doesn't really matter.
And Gregors gets the 3 seconds. So, someone's hit the wall. Who was that? That was the Haas driver who's lost all his front wing. So
he needs to get out of the way. He's got to get out off the race line. You can't fight with that.
Obviously David getting hit here.
That was very, very, very heart in your mouth moment for Gregors. He's gone on the outside as Race Quit is actually drifting out wide.
Remaster. He's lost. He's had an off, surely.
Yeah, he has.
Looks like he's had an off. He's gone from P1 down to P3. Yeah.
Turn your diff down.
I know this is.
Told by David.
This is the main fight, Gary. 7th, 8th, and 9th for them. Points Payne's position.
The thing is, right now, David's actually going to get. If David can hold this position, he will get 8th because Gregors has the 3 second time penalty.
Yeah.
So there's a point on for David. As we're on that 9. Rue, I would imagine, get past back past Button very quickly.
Yeah, because
really... he's hit the wall again.
Oh,
Out of turn 6. Gummers.
Oh, yeah.
When he's got no both side end plates, pretty much he has no turning. As we look behind at the sister team of Gregors looking to get past. Gummers is going to spunk all his battery. He's doing ads. No battery. Def taxes quite a lad with no battery. Well, not anymore. You seem to control your battery a lot better.
Yeah, I've learned a lesson.
Learned your lesson. Here comes Gregors up the inside. Is he going to get the move done? He is. Right in front. Oh, don't you dare take David off. Just a reminder, we've got wet going to be Mario Kart.
Wongo now starting his last flying lap in his sprint. He's done very well, Gary. Started from P9 obviously P4 he started, so yeah, obviously very, very good for him. Very good start, good race pace, but again, disappointment from Rue. And the tyres start wearing off. It doesn't have a good race pace at all. It's something you'll
I
have to
think it was
learn
just a
on the way.
mistake. I think it's just literally a
Oh, we've
mistake
got an
that's
Alpine
costing
in the
him.
way. I think that was Aaron. Yeah, that was Aaron.
Yeah.
No.
Keep holding. As Major Allen has got past TTV Raceway. By the way, I want to point this out. The stewards will definitely be looking at this.
He's got out of people's way.
Yeah, he's
Got
got
out
out
of
of
the way.
people's way. No, it's fair
Hasn't
enough. I was
caused
about to say,
hasn't caused an accident, is he? So,
they're fine. But here comes Mongo. Feel the fun of it is. No, Rue did not have a chance. Agent Tubbs were for a second to compound everything for him. But here comes round the final two corners. The man. Oh, that's a. Okay, fair enough to Aaron getting a penalty on the his final lap. But here comes Mongo up to the line. He's going to be happy. Locker gets the penalty. Mongo wins. Button will come third, I think. Rue would be second, but he'll be fuming he didn't win that race. Button will third. Hirsch great for fourth. Jay will finish fifth. Douche sixth. Seventh for Squeggers. Where is David going to finish? David gets a point.
good race by him. Yeah, well done to Gumbers though. Gumbers having double wing end plate for that whole race. So to be fair, Gary, he's done pretty well to finish seventh with two end plates missing. Yeah, P10 Gregors, P11 was Major Allen, 12th our championship leader in Agent Tubbs, 13th is Locker. So the Mercedes pair, well, a very good start to the weekend for them.
What Hershey said, let's fucking go. Unk still got it. Isn't he younger than us?
Ah, he's about 50.
Wow. I just David's put bottled Mr. Whippy, so maybe David had made a mistake in Mr. Whippy. I'm going to quickly bring it. He must have somewhere because he did say he bottled it, but there's your race. Not many penalty points. No, not penalty points. Time penalties from everyone, so everyone kept it nice and clean.
So at the start, so you have Allen's gone into the Williams. That's what's caused him to have his front wing damage. So maybe that's what's made that Williams go into the wall, Gary. This is according to the incident report. And then obviously Aaron's collided with Allen. So maybe that's what the massive crash was. Allen's caught the Williams because that's why he was had front wing front wing end plate. Always pissing down.
Oh my god.
Well, this is going to be fun. Go on, you full traction users. Oh, there you go. No traction. See how far you get. That's including you, David.
No. I just would like to point out, Mr. Ford over here in the comms box for me was running full traction last week. He will claim that he runs none. He does usually run nuns, but listen to his excuse about why he had full traction on, and when he found out that he was on full traction.
What, the start?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my son come over at the weekend. He plays Formula One. He was on no full traction. Didn't notice till I got to the start of the Grand Prix when I tried getting off on no traction and I lost about 5 positions thinking what the hell has happened. Me thinking I've missed a gear.
5 positions got past me.
And then I didn't notice till I got to Ascari when I could hear the traction kicking in. So, yeah, quickly changed it back. A bit weird changing it back.
It was quite hilarious to hear. Why is my car making this noise? I went, what noise? I went, you got full traction on? He went, I shouldn't have. He can't pause it, and then he's like, fucking Leo's left fucking full tractions on.
But this is this is wet. We have got a mix of people coming out on intermediates and wet. This does
Do you-
look like wet tyres. So
well,
keep an eye on people like Gummers, Douche, Tubbs, Brewmaster, David, TJ, and Alan. It does look
well,
pretty wet, Gary. But
all I'm
I'm
gonna say is that in this game, with the tyre models the way they are, you never use the full wets. The full wets aren't very good around here. They are horrendous. Even
we'll
I'm pretty
find.
sure Inters will be faster.
We'll get an indication in a moment. These people, they could have heavy fueled and doing multiple laps on the intermediates because it's going to dry up. Possibly, it could possibly mean that we got a wet race, so they're getting out there early, testing out the intermediates and the winter tyres, the wet tyres. I'm hoping, and generally, when we have a wet Grand Prix, Gary, or qualifying, you'll see a lovely surprise. Who's someone you wouldn't normally see up the top, get a really decent lap in, and be at the top and have a really good Grand Prix. So that's obviously what I'm wishing for. Someone who's generally not in the top 10, or generally not in the top 8 really, and having a really good Grand Prix. But if we got wet Grand Prix, we are guaranteed safety cars, so it's gonna be a long evening.
I don't know if you're watching Aaron right now,
Which one, Aaron or
but
Alan?
Aaron in the Alpine,
Yeah.
he is having
Oh.
the wettest and wildest ride I've ever seen. He is fishtailing it out of every corner. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, he's been doing that. His car's been
This
acting like
might,
that.
yeah, personally, this might be his first ever wet Grand Prix.
Oh God, the
So,
car could just snap.
as we know, it's an
Oh,
experience to have in your wet Grand
oh!
Prix. Nearly done a master then. So if this is his first one, I would recommend probably doing a little bit of
Get
a
off the
few
throttle.
banker labs off the
Oh God,
throttle.
oh
Is he on steering wheel?
no, he's on pad.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, good control in the wet though.
it's
I would have
yeah.
spun by now.
He needs to because
Get
he's
out of the way of
throwing
the
the steering to left to the
hard.
right straight away.
Oh, that harsh right did hit him.
God. Right,
And
let's find.
uh,
There's a mistake
good.
of
Not get out of the
Locker.
wall. Yeah,
Who's
lock
going
it
to
on the
set the first
hards.
valid time? I reckon. Oh no,
Hard
it's not. It's
quits.
race quit.
Yeah, you've got
Come
Rage
on.
quit. So these are the wet tyre run-ins coming in. Let's have a look. Who's the higher up? You've got Hirsch coming in. You've got Douche coming into sector 2. He's got a bit of damage, but he is the person who's out the furthest. I know you haven't. You've got. I know, yeah, it is Douche Gary. So keep an eye on his time. Middle sector. Let's have a look. It's just coming across now. Hasn't set a purple second, so I'm wondering if they're just testing the waters at the minute with these intermediate tyres, or if it's going to get dry. You got David's 4 seconds off of Jay.
Yeah, but like you say, heavier fuel, get a bit of run. Oh,
Yeah.
get off the grass.
Could be heavier fuel, and like I said, they could be just putting extra fuel in and keep going round and round and round. So we'll see. See Douche what his representative time. It does look too wet for the intermediates at a minute, especially at them corners. Let's see. He's going to get a decent little toe from. Yeah, so he goes P4, so that's 2.5 seconds slower than P1. Gummers.
Maydan's done quite well.
But yeah, he's gone 5th. You've got our Gummers in the immediate, so he's a second off. So I would say at this point, wets are probably better, but
Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Why is it saying that Hirsch is on fucking full wet when he's clearly on inters? What's going on here?
let's see what
No.
Hirsch does.
There we go.
Across the line, it's going to be a decent time. P3 for him. So yeah, the track might be getting a bit not drier, but less rain, water. He's 7 tenths behind the wet tyres. Or Gary, the other option it could mean is that it's mixed weather conditions for the race, and obviously you only have a certain amount of wet tyres for the Grand Prix. So that's another thing to look out for.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things like being on the track at the right time is going to be key. It's so hard. These sessions where they're wet, it's so hard to keep track because you don't know how many people are just going to be going fine lap after lap after lap after lap. Because you
Do
can generate so much battery back with in
I
these wet
do.
conditions.
Sorry, Gary. Continue.
19 drivers supposed to be racing it. I can't find out who's missing. Uh,
No one's
it's
left.
Brett is cool, and I think Lexus radical because I did see TJ message them and say that if they want an invite, they would have to message one of
But
us comms.
I do think it's drying up, Gary, because at the minute Hirsch is going 2 seconds quicker than his actual time. Purple, purple. So let's have a look when he comes across the line.
Who's that?
Hirsch.
Right, where's Hirsch? There he is. Up to 1.2 seconds. He is going to go fastest.
Yeah.
1.2. So yeah, I think it is. Where is Greg? Greg is on the out lap. Anybody else on the time? Like Jay's just gone 2 tenths faster. There's a yellow flag. I don't know what for in the final sector. Someone's going slow down the main straight, and it is DX5 for some reason. Please don't. Oh,
There's a mixture through the Grand Prix, through this session, Gary. I'm noticing we've got a few people using medium to overtake, and we've got a lot of people on hot lap. Why is that? Do you think it's just because they don't know about the medium being on mediums better for the end of the lap, or do you think it's because it's a wet, you're going to gain a little bit more battery back being on hot lap anyway?
yeah, I feel like maybe hot lap might be a little bit better for the traction in these conditions. I think the fact that if you try and use the overtake, it's going to over wheel spin the car. So people are just like, oh, I'm going to have it where it puts the power down a little bit more gradually, a bit more controlled. Plus, you really don't want to be trying to press your battery while in the wet conditions. You kind of just want to be focusing. Like with me, I have to take my fingers off like my wheel to try and hit the button, and then try and turn it off at the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's drying up out there. I think people are gaining a little bit more confidence with you seeing these higher times now. It does look as wet as it does look as wet as it was at the start. So I just think this is personally people are now pushing. Our Gummers, he's out still. Diamond Douche is charging back up. Anyone on a lap? You got Mongo Gary's just starting a lap on the wets.
Yeah, I'm just finishing off with Gregors. He's gone purple in the middle sector, and he's just coming up to the line. He's now deploying the overtake, and he goes P11. So he's obviously lost a lot of time in the final sector. Where is Mongo?
Just
There he
coming
is.
out, just coming into the end of sector one. So just going through the low traction zones now, coming on to very tricky right hander where you want to change down again, just glide into the corner. He's got purple first sector. Very decent start to his lap so far. A little bit squiff there. But coming on to one of the back straights now, DRS section, but obviously in the rain it's not deployed. So you literally got pure battery power and setup pace. He's 9 steps up on his lap. So this will put him towards the front. Bit of the rear kicking out then. So let's see what he's like through the last part of this lap. Coming into the right hand kink, I absolutely hate. Left a lot
Need
of
to cut the
time.
curve a little bit.
Yeah, left a lot of time there on the left-hand side. Obviously, you don't want to get too much on the curves in these conditions, but if you can, that'll gain you the most time throughout the lap. Very decent last couple corners now, so it's just coming on to the back
David's
straight
gone
now.
third.
He's deploying all the battery he's got. He's just run out, and that's going to put him P5 in the wet tyres. So it does look like that crossover. You've got most of the people now on intermediates. Gary, only 3 drivers that are out on wets, which is one of your mates, Button, who's just started the sector 2.
Yeah, he goes out late for qualifying. Every time he tries to see gauges what times everyone's doing, they'll go. But Button is very good in qualifying, so I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to the top of the board.
It's not a purple. It went a bit
Well, he's made
wide
a
there.
mistake.
Yeah, it went very wide.
Also, he's
If
got
it
6-7.
if it is his first lap, Gummers
Ooh.
goes P1, 31.5, nearly a second difference. But yeah, if it's his first lap, Gary, he's going to be a little bit rusty.
We'll have to see. Let's see what time. He's got enough time to come back in pits and go for put on a set of inters. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people do now switch over to inters, now seeing what Gummer's time is. Maybe Agent Tubbs, someone's deployed all the snacks in his car. That's why he's not going a bit slower this weekend. Locker has been taking the advice of everyone to put snacks in his car.
Snacks.
Yeah, Aaron.
Ooh,
Pretty much,
in
I
there.
wouldn't. Yeah, Rue keeping it within track limits. This is his second lap on those inters.
So we got 5 minutes left. So I wonder, I think you're going to start seeing people come out around 4.5 minutes, Gary. Do you think it'll be wise to at least have 2 final flying laps here?
Got to. You want to have as many as you can, because if the kitchens aren't, because if you go on board with Rue right now, you are actually seeing there is less puddles than there was before. There is actually like a line starting to appear. You can see it, like the puddles have like parted, and where the wheel tracks are, there is dryness or less wet.
Well, douche up to P2, 31.9, and that's a very reasonable time, Gary. He'd done that on 6-lap old intermediate, so
Because of all traction.
yeah.
Start.
And Jay, brand new set of tyres though. That's a 31.3, but I think at the minute people to watch out for, Gary, is probably Gummers, Douche, and Mongo, who all did theirs on old inters and a set of wets. So once Mongo slaps on his new set of tyres, I'd expect him to be a couple seconds faster. But your good old mate Rue is on a lap now, but he's 3 seconds down.
Yeah, I think he's doing a slow lap to regen the battery to go again.
So championship
he's
leader.
Probably going to come in.
He's purple second sector. So let's take a look. Coming into the right hand kink now. Yeah, it takes a lot of curb, like I was saying. That's gaining most of the time
Haas
you can
in
get.
the way. That Haas has got to get out of the way.
That'll be TTV. No, it won't. That's the other one. That could be a block by Jack.
Oh, nobody goes 30.8.
Yeah, and let's take a look at Agent Tubbs. He goes P2.
Battery.
So
he's way too much battery.
Let's.
PJ's 1.2 seconds up on his time. So he's going to go to 33.4.
7. He's probably 7P8 after his lap. Let's have a look. Very nice and tidy out the last corner. Decent time. There you go. P5.
P5.
1.5.
Gained another 1.5 seconds on this time.
Hershey just started a lap. Diamond's still going around on his old tyres, so my suggestion is it is going to be raining in the race, and he's keeping as many sets as he can for the race. Obviously, Mr. Locker goes pit up to P6. Didn't see that one. 31.8. Decent time there by him.
I'm so sorry, Locker.
Yellow flag. I think it's a McLaren.
I would like to point out, I've just seen TJ go 2.5 seconds quicker. Somehow.
Yeah, new tyres, isn't it? Got Mongo.
Oh, yeah, flag.
You got.
That is some.
Rage quick, Gary. 15th, purple first sector. Just coming out into the end of sector 2.
Got a lot of traffic coming along. I think that's Major Allen. Oh, Allen, do not come back on the track. There's a car coming around now.
Yeah, this is going to put him. It's not as far as at a minute. It's going to put him around the 33.2. So we see how far he's off then. But expect him to be in the 31s by the end of this lap. Diamond's gone up into P1 at 29.8, so he's gone a full second quicker than everyone else on 8 lap-old tyres. Good time there by the old douche.
The wiry old fox.
There comes to Rage Quit through the last corner now. Let's see where this puts him. He was on course to have a very good lap. And he's put him with 30.9, so far so off 4. Let's put him up P3. Hirsch just went P11.
There's a little bit of an incident going at the back between David and his teammate. I don't know if hopefully David didn't get blocked by his teammate.
I think he has, because he was only a 10th up on his sector 2. Now he hasn't used any of his battery, so I'm guessing he's going for another lap. I think he possibly could have got blocked. Got Skinny Owl coming through to the last first sector now. See, 6 temps up, so decent first sector for him if he can stay on the track. See what he's like in sector 2.
Just needs to sort out that steering and he'll be okay.
He's on for 33.1 so far. Yep, he's up again, so let's put him into the 30, well into the 32, so this could possibly a P top 10 for Al if he can get it. He needs to stop using his battery though, he's hardly got any left.
Stop using your battery.
Got another Haas driver in the way. Really in the way.
29.1.
Haas driver needs to hurry up and get out of his way. Diamond's retired in the pit, so that's him done. TJ pops up into P2. Lovely there for the Red Bulls. P1 and 2 comes Alan across the line. So it's going to be one of the last.
TJ's getting a nosebleed.
Where's Major Alan? P11. Good qualifying for him. Who else we got? Mr. Locker is finished. TJ's done. Our Gummers is done. Hirsch P1, Gary. 28.4.
Mongo Smith P5. Where's Locker? Locker's in the middle sector. He's 3 temps down.
Jack
obviously there's he's invalidated.
David's going to come across the line now. And that puts him P5 for David. Very, very, very good lap by him. Brewmaster's given up. He's invalidated. So all our eyes are on Jack Haar, Gary.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's not. It's Gregor's. Sorry, it's Gregor's.
Yeah, Jack R is also on a lap, coming around the final corner now. Gregor's goes P6. Where's Jack R? Gonna go P2.
So outstanding
Hirsch goes
lap
6
there.
temps clear.
Outstanding lap there by Hirsch. He's currently on another lap at all.
Here comes Jay. Jay's on a lap. Is he going to snatch it away from Hirsch? No. No. And that is it for qualifying. Is Gummers on a lap? No.
You've got Hirsch on a lap.
TJ is having a nosebleed. Somebody get him a tissue.
Does Hirsch go fast? I know he is finished. Mum was saying. But there you go. What did I say at the beginning, Gary? Brain always comes up with some surprises, and look at that. We got P1, Hirsch and McLaren, Jack, Gummers, TJ up into P4. You got David in P7, and then you got some of the faster drivers down the bottom. You got P16, Brewmaster, who couldn't get his lap time in. He's taken 2 pole positions so far. Agent Tubbs, championship lead down in 14th. Oh dear, oh dear. Long Grand Prix it's going to be for him, especially if it's raining. So, yeah, exciting. And there he is, guys. There is your qualifying for the main Grand Prix. Got P1 Hirsch and McLaren, P2 Jack, P3 Argummers, P4 is TJ, P5 is Jack, P6 is Diamond, P7 is David, P8 is Gregors, P9 is Mongo, P10 is Button, and you got Mr. Locker in P11. You got 12 is the Williams driver, P13 is Rage Quit, 14th is Agent Tubbs, Alan 15th, Brewmaster 16th, and Aaron in 17th.
I also just got Hirsch.
And it is right.
I quote this. Hirsch put in the chat that he likes the McLaren, so I pinned it, and the bastard deleted the message.
I'm just going for a tiddle. Be back in a minute.
And a snack. Cattle snacks, everybody. As I'm in the process of messing Mr. TJ before we done it. Do you want a tissue, lad? As we just wait for the mandatory 3 minutes before we get going.
Oh, what's happening?
I think that was quite quick for you, especially with you in your Zimmer frame.
Right, let's have a look. So it is intermediates, Gary. Everyone's decided to go intermediates. There's not going to be no surprises there. I wonder if it's going to.
Yeah.
Very doubt at this rate it's going to dry up, so it may look like it's going to be a full rainy session.
Let's hope that we don't have the accident that we had in the sprint.
Oh, there'll be safety car after that one. There will be safety car. That one.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not, no.
Before, I'm going to say this now to Wumba. Roo, turn your diff down to 10.
I don't think he's going to care he's last.
Yes, but he's running no traction. He needs to turn his diff down to 10 because he's got a heavy right foot when it comes to these wet conditions. I'm sure David is burning it into his mind. Go 10 diff. But hey ho, as I see, I'm on notice and running it 80 to 7% on the diff. Yeah, but Hirsch, you probably got better control with it. Like Ruth, Ruth's fast, but does tend to drop it.
I think Hirsch is on controller and all though, you know.
Yeah, but Hirsch is the unk.
There isn't Rue on steering wheel also.
Just good with fingers.
Go on, lad.
Rue's put in the chat, I love when it rains as I'm automatically one of the slowest people racing. Oh dear.
Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, it does take a skill to be good in the wet and the dry. Some people like the wet, some people don't. Like you were saying earlier when we was at Monza.
I used to be good in the wet, not anymore.
You absolutely hate the wet. You're good in dry conditions. Where again, I'm vice versa. I love the wet, but I'm all right in the dry. But I'm obviously fast in the wet. So just depending on how you are as a driver, and obviously wet conditions could suit your driving style and anything like that. So that's probably why you've got a few drivers up there that wouldn't normally be there because it suits their driving style. As we saw with Gummers and TJ slinging it around the corners, and it's suited them. So it's.
Well, I don't know if that's aimed at me still because you're poo. No, it's. I don't know what it is. I just don't have the confidence of the wet conditions on the wheel. But here we go. A lot of people on the internet, as for some reason it's flipped over to sync. But as we go, underway. No one's got damage this time. No one's spun it off the wire. It's going to hold the position as we look behind. What's going to go? Is there going to be an incident in there? Looks like everyone's got through.
Yeah,
there's contact line.
That's Alan.
No. Alan front end plate damage.
Really? Again?
Oh.
No, he ain't. He's got his full wing.
Oh. Alan has cut the corner and gained 10 seconds.
Yeah, Aaron's gone straight into TGB and
Alan. Alan's not going
and Aaron's out. He's crashed. Safety car.
No, it's a virtual.
Oh, you still give me a 5. I told you I'd get it right. No.
I just would like to put out that Aaron still has 20 seconds time penalty to serve.
So going into turn 3, it looks like Aaron's missed his braking, and he's absolutely rammed Alan, and has knocked him off. And for their sake, the people at the back, so Alan and TTV, I know he's got wings. So for Alan's sake, he's probably hoping for virtual safety car to still be out when he hits the pit, so I'd recommend pitting for a new wing and shoving some new intermediates on. That's it. Does cut your time in half. Drive through penalty for Alan for speed under virtual safety car. So that is basically his race now over, unless it's a safety car.
It's not gone well for Alan. Two speeding pens. Alan, please slow down for the pits. Please don't.
No
speed
need,
in the pits.
no need to retire just yet. It could be safety cars along the way which will help, and he's done the right thing. He's coming to do the drive through.
He can't even serve his. He can't
no,
even get his wing service.
I understand why he's probably done that, because if it's a safety car in 2 laps' time, he can't do it under safety car conditions, can he? So he's got that out the way. So everything can change, but up at the top, we've got Brewmaster has been in a bit of a problem again. Race Quits managed to get past him, but up the top, Gary got Jay all the way and Diamond all over the back of Gummers. TJ and David have come through very, very nicely. They're in P6 and 7. So who's dropped out of all them?
So if I go,
TJ's gone down. TJ's gone down 2. Aiden Tubbs has gone up 1. So it's TJ who.
Aiden Tubbs has gone up by 4, by the way.
Not had a bad start, but he's dropped a couple of positions. But David just needs to use a little bit more battery now just to keep up with the guys in front. But with no DRS.
Aiden Tubbs got front wing damage.
Yeah, with no DRS, so Gary, it's all about setup and battery deployment at the present moment.
Yeah, there's a little battle between Locker, Button, and DXYs, but Locker looks to go around the outside. No, didn't get the traction there at the end, but now he's under trouble from Rage Quit, who has a little sniff to see if he can get past. Yeah, I don't know where Agent Tubbs got his front wing damage. Yeah, front right end plate, so he's been hit by somebody.
Yeah. Trying to see if anyone else has got any. Apart from Alan and Tubbs, I think the rest of the grid is perfectly fine. And Hirsch building a good old gap now, Gary. 1.8 seconds in front. He's pretty decent in these rainy conditions, but it does. I don't know if it's your eyes, if we'll take glasses off for a sec. It does look like the rain's getting less. Yeah, the rain's getting less, and also could have a dry track. Does look like it's getting less and less and less.
I'd rather see a dry race because we want some DRS to help with overtaking.
No, I like the rain. Gives us more surprises, and like I was saying earlier, it brings people further up the grid than what you wouldn't normally expect. But good little battle here between Gregors, Tubbs, and Mongo. Gary, Gregors only 3 tenths behind at Mongo. We've got the sprint win in the rainy condition. No, was it raining? Can't remember now. I've lost too much time. Was it raining in the sprint?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was dry. So Mongo, our sprint winner, comfortably in a P8. But yeah, look at the rainy conditions, though, Gary. It's everyone from P1 down to P10 separated by 4 seconds.
It's about 11th from like behind Gummers all the way to 11th. They are literally nose to tail. That's
nine seconds separate the top 10, which is
madness.
Very, very good. That's why the rain's good in the way.
Alan is actually catching up Rue. He was 14.5 seconds behind. Alan is actually slowly. Alan is obviously driving the 2021 Ferrari, the legal engine.
It could possibly be down to setup. Obviously, you were saying before that it's going to be more of a higher downforce due to the rain. And if he's gone generally a higher downforce setup to Rue and Rage Quit, that wing damage that he's actually got might not actually be affecting him too much.
Steele was asked as a question, what is the odds of Aaron not serving his pen this season?
What's the next race?
Can't remember. Hang on a minute.
Let me have a look. Oh, you have a look then. Hirsch, 1:30.
Austria. Then Monaco, which is our first special round. Full quali and a 35% race for round 4. And then we've got the first time ever in FPRL, we are doing a reverse race for round 5, round Zandvoort. So that's going to throw everything out of whack, that race is.
I don't even think I'm here for the Monaco race.
Oh, yes! I get to beat Ads for once. Fed up. No, I think I might beat you here, hopefully this week. I'm very a dabbed hand at Australia.
Monaco, 27th of May. Yeah, I'm not here.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's not for the FPRL for he's going somewhere. Should be racing. But yeah, I'm trying to look to see if anybody's gonna have a move, but I don't think anyone's close. Jack's now 2.3 seconds behind.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing in the wet, though. It's all quite close quarters, but you literally have to be. I would say you probably have to be a second quicker in total of the person in front to have a decent overtake. Again, you get one wrong move, you're both literally you're both gonna go out. You're not gonna just spin yourself. You're both gonna spin due to the conditions. So it is opening up a little bit, but it's not massively. Obviously now there's a little gap between David and TJ, who's coming under a lot of pressure from Mongo now. But again, TJ, Diamond, and Jay are all still fighting for 4th. And you were saying Alan has caught up a little bit. He's only 11 seconds behind now, so it's another 1.5 seconds. And again, there's a big gap between from points all the way down to Rue's, only separated by 6 seconds. So, a lot on the cards.
Yeah, there is actually, if you go on board with Jay, you can actually see the puddles are starting to disappear now. So I wouldn't be surprised. Who did I just hear? Was that you going, coming? Or was that Alan?
Alan's not here.
He's coming up. Oh, I thought I heard Alan in the background. And something's gone around behind. David's been overtaken by Mongo. And behind, DXY's got past Gregors. We've seen an overtake, people. We have seen an overtake.
No, but this might be good for David. Just following behind, following Mongo along. Obviously, you are going to suffer through the corners, but down the main straight. And look at that, going down the main straight, you can see from there all the way to last pace, basically. So. No, it might be good for David to pull himself along with Mongo to try and catch TJ and Diamond up. But again, up at front, Gary Hirsch is pulling it even more. But it does look like it's drying up. We are starting to see a racing line.
And Hirsch has gone purple again. He's gone 700 of a second quicker in the first sector. So yeah, I think the track is drying up. But we're going to have that issue that we had last season in Silverstone. I don't know if you experienced that, where we had that wet start and then it got dry, and also the same as obviously we had in Monza last week for us, where the track looks dry.
It's not.
But it's not, and our dry tyres started to really be cold, or it looks dry and your tyres are overheating like mad.
Yeah. I tend to, in the rain, I know most drivers do, but once that DRS is enabled, that's come up, that means that it's dry enough, realistically, for soft tyres. There is when it does dry up and stop raining, there is a couple of laps where you can stay on the intermediates while people are trying to warm up their softer tyres. It does take a couple of laps, and it does feel like you're driving on ice, as we found out last week on our social, where they felt like you was driving on ice, and the intermediate tyres were a little bit faster still. So I always tend to wait for the DRS to be enabled, because that means it is perfect conditions for soft, and you need to quickly get off the intermediate tyres. And if you perform that right at the right time, it may come out as you go into the pitch, which would be perfect. But yeah,
I'll have to see if anyone's going to brave it. Come on, Rain, go away. Fuck off. 21 laps says David has a wide moment. DXY, no, don't make a move there. You can't make a move up there. You don't throw a wheel up the inside. He is really desperate to get past David. David's having the Alpine looks a very big handful, but here comes DXY. We're going to go on board with him. No, doesn't have the straight line speed to get past the Alpine.
David used a bit of battery then, but so did he. So good defending there by David. Obviously, the Williams driver is now going to go for another go, get touched on the grass. Is he going to go for the move on the inside? He dares not to against the big boss man, so he's not going to go for it. We've got a car at the back going off, which was Gregor's Gary, with Adrian Tubbs going through to P10.
Jack Hard now sets the fastest lap. So
It's definitely dry up.
Yeah, you can see it now.
See the line on the main straight when you go on board. You've got drivers now trying to find wet patches also to cool down the tyres. So, and someone like Alan, you're going to want himself to try and quickly close that gap to Brew as much as he possibly can for when it does to start dry up. Obviously, most of these cars, the only downside about being so close, Gary, to these cars, a bit of contact there between David and the Williams, but all okay. No carbon fibres in the air. Is if you're behind your teammate, you're going to lose 4 or 5 seconds in the pit stop. Simple as that when it goes dry. Easy, even more than that sometimes.
Oh, David's had a massive moment onto the main straight. Is that going to allow DXY to have a chance? As David's got over 40% battery and DXY has only 14, I don't think. But I can tell you right now, David is actually regaining back on Mongo. Mongo's having issues.
Yeah, so Mongo, he's got battery, but yeah, it's drying up. It may be starting to favour David a little bit more, the traction zones and everything.
You trying to suggest?
But going back into the pit stops, people that would actually suffer right now would be people like Mongo. Mongo might just make it, or TJ wouldn't. Yeah, no, I know.
TJ's within the 4 seconds.
No, I'm talking about Gummers to TJ. It's within 4 seconds, so he would get stuck behind Gummers in the pit stop. And that's it for the top 10, really. There's only TJ that would actually suffer at the current point. Yeah, that's it. So TJ at the minute would be the sufferer in the top 10 regarding pit stops if it did dry up all of a sudden. But yeah, like you say, David comfortably catching Mongo up 7 tenths. Diamond's dropped off the back a little bit to Jay, but Jay has caught our Gummers up, but it's still stalemate at the top, Gary, between Hirsch and Jack, still hanging around the 3.4 seconds, with big old gap of 6 seconds to our Gummers.
Yeah, it's just that top 7 are all separated now. They're like, there's little gaps to each other. There's just this little battle here between Mongo and David, DXY and Adrian Tubbs that's keeping us entertained at the moment. Alan is now 10.2, so maybe Alan is really starting to suffer with the overheating.
And because it's drying up, he's going to feel probably that front wing a little bit more now. Hurst does post a faster lap. It probably was around the same as Jack, because Jack was still 3.3, so very, very close.
Well, looking at David's steering wheel, as we look on the wheel, you can see his rear tyres are at 84 degrees, his fronts are 74, so his fronts are at the right temperature, optimal range in these conditions, but his rear tyres are starting to heat up. So that's not going to be fun to deal with, because it's going to cause him to slide a lot more.
Yeah, but it's the same as everyone around him.
Oh, there's as you can see it on Mongo, breaking in, the rear tyres will just snap out.
Yeah, like I was
And
saying, it's all the same for everyone. So everyone at this point, their rear tyres are going to be screaming to be changed. Obviously, but they're going to have to hang it out as much as possible. Nearly about 4 more laps till halfway through the race. So it does look like you were saying, Gary, it's going to looks like all 3 seconds for Gammas. Looks like it's going to dry up, but when we don't know.
Hirsch has dropped to 2.5 to Jack, so Jack's gained over a second on this lap to Hirsch.
Yeah,
So Hirsch has made a massive mistake somewhere.
no, it's a bit
Oh, this what?
slidey.
Oh,
So
David's gone off.
yeah, it's gone off a little bit. Obviously lost a rear end. It's still okay, still P11. Still only just behind this little group here, so he's only lost a couple of seconds. So all these guys in front are still going to be fighting. Yeah, not great, but still that little gap still there though, Gary, still there. Let's have a look. Jay still chasing down Gummers. Top two is still pulling away from Gummers. Remasters all over the
Gomez
back
is,
of Locker, Gary. 2 tenths. It looks like he's going to pass Locker.
he is up the inside.
Yep.
I did see Mongo going to the inside line into down the start line straight to try and call his tires. I'm gonna just say this now. That doesn't work.
And I think Mr. Locker,
In,
Gary, has touched the wall somewhere. He's missing a front wing left end plate.
I'm trying to figure out where. Jay has got past our Gummers. We've missed it somewhere. Gummers has overtaken, been overtaken. Mr. J. We all know the old saying. No, it's not. That's Jarvis, but we can say Jay's a changed man. He's a changed man, you know. After, though many seasons ago, where he spearheaded TJ up into the wall and made him flip over in a horrendous crash. No, he's a changed man now. Changed man.
So,
Doesn't drive like an idiot anymore.
I'm just looking at the exceeding track limits situation. So,
Just be careful you don't get stuck in the pause menu.
yeah, I know. So the collisions at the start, Agent Tubbs collected with Gregors and Locker, looks like. Lucy's got 2 track warning limits, so he's on the bubble. TJ's got 1. O'Donnell's has obviously had his. You got Agent Tubbs is on 2 also, so he's also on the bubble. And Skinny Owl's got 1, along with Remaster and Rage Quit. Also Jay. So
when is this rain going to come to an end? I have a really bad feeling that this is going to be like this the entire race.
it could possibly be the last couple laps where it's going to be bone dry. Again, like you say, we've been in this situation before where, look, you can clearly see it's a dry line with no spray at all. In normal conditions, in real life, you'd go on dry tyres. But at this point in time, you don't want to pit for intermediates if it's going to be dry in, just say, 10 laps time. You're going to want to try and hang out as much as possible because you're basically doing 2 stops more than everyone else. So it's going to be difficult for the people, and you're also going to have to keep an eye on the people to see if they've kept hold of their tyres correctly or not. So people like Hirsch, who's been pushing in the earlier laps, looks like he's started to suffer a little bit more to Jack. Jack now 2 seconds. Yeah, Alan looks like he's scrubbed his tyres off big time. He's dropped down to 14.5 seconds, so I'd expect to see him in the pits very soon to change that front wing and smack on a new set of tyres. And don't
His
forget,
intermediate tyres are probably dry, slick tyres now.
yeah, when people retire early in races, don't understand that because I know you want to be up into the top 10, but you can still gain that vital point with the fastest lap. So always go for the fastest lap, even if you're outside the points.
Who has got that at the moment? It's Herschel, 28.9.
Joe and our
So if we check the
sort of fighting.
distance, everyone.
And I think David now is starting to suffer on his tyres. He's gone down to 4 seconds behind Gregor's. Still with a comfortable P11. Got one of his mates' buttons behind. You got Mr. Locker and Rage Quit. Rage Quit has gone off at some point in the S section. Looks like Alan's had a moment and all. He's nearly 19 seconds behind now. He's 14 and a half.
No.
And he picks up 3 seconds. So he's and he's on yellow fuel and all. Wow, he's flashing yellow fuel. He's the only person on the grid that's flashing.
Let's have a look how much fuel he is. Let's go on his steering wheel. He has got 0.00. He is marginal, and I can tell you, I've lost my steering. I've lost my. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So that might be why you're seeing him back off slightly, because he has generally got to try and save some fuel now. He's underfueled himself.
I've lost. My controller won't reconnect. There we go.
No,
there we go.
Yeah, no. So Alan's gonna have to do some fuel saving at some point. But Gary up at top, Jack less than a second behind Hirsch, and the Hirsch's car is all over the place.
What is going on with my fucking?
You still on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
my my controller keeps disconnecting for some reason. It's got battery, got charge.
But no, 8 temps. You got Hirsch and Jack fighting for the overall win here today. TJ. Oh, you got some people coming in for slick tyres. You have Douche and our Gummers. But controversy. Diamond's gone for intermediates. Our Gummers has gone for hard tyres.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see how our Gummers. Oh, the McLaren in front.
Oh my god!
There was button. He lost it.
I do not think it's dry enough.
No, our Gummers is going backwards at the moment. Let's see what he's like into the braking zone.
Douche went on another set of inters.
Let's have a look. See what he's like through this bit. No. Too wet.
No.
Too wet. And the Williams is coming on the inside. Yep. And we got yellow flag. Aston Martin. Who's that?
Jay. Jay's got puncher.
Oh yeah. And in 3 seconds.
He's
gone. And he's got front wing damage. That's why you're seeing people pit, because they've come to the absolute life of them. Get off the racing line. Off the racing line.
Should be right. He's ghosted. He's going slow enough.
So yeah,
that might.
Everyone's having to come in. Jack Hirsch all coming in. Let's have a look. It's not very good for intermediates. Alan's coming on for slick tyres also. Intermediates for Hirsch. Intermediates for Jack. David's still staying out in a minute. Let's have a look. Everyone's coming in. We've got mixed set in a minute.
Jumped Hirsch.
How's he done that?
Maybe
unless he passed him while we weren't looking. Oh, we've got yellow flag, last corner.
That's Jay. Just Jay struggling.
But I think Rage got him, didn't he? No, so it's all changing here. TJ's got intermediates. David has stayed out. Maybe because it is going to dry up. Don't know yet. Oh, the Aston Martin's got off in front. That's Mongo with the new tyres. Hard tyres versus intermediates of our Gummers. Our Gummers are still going backwards. Yellow flag again. That's Jay trying to get in. Slowly, he's coming. That's the rear left. So it's not a nice one to have.
So the one that you don't want.
Rage Quit's coming in for hards, Gary. So I wonder if this little intermediate stint they're doing is going to be very, very short-lived. And then it's going to be at the end. Oh, I think I saw an Aston Martin lose a bit of wing there. Up and fire, but Mr. Mongo Locker, yeah.
No.
No,
Mongo's got full wings.
so I wonder if you're actually going to see a little, like I said, a little short stint on these new intermediate tyres, and it's going to dry up.
Yeah, at this moment, the rain's not easing. We've got this point where it's raining, but
Oh,
it's just
Alan! Oh, he's taking Jay out, chasing the ball. Alan went for the
that
dive on hard tyres on an intermediate track, and
could be
he's absolutely done Jay, and Jay's crashed. It's going to be a
could be.
safety car. Jay's put it on the wall on purpose.
No, virtual. Has he?
Yeah.
We've hit that outside
Oh
wall.
dear.
It's also a virtual safety car, not a
Yeah.
full safety car.
Full throttled it, unfortunately. Oh dear.
Aaron, we might, if Jay puts that in. Well, this is good for Aaron. He gets to save fuel for a bit, but also worrying the leaders are right behind his ass.
Yeah.
Why are we on hards? Well, it's one of those things. Still, the tyres are overheating. The inters are overheating, which is causing people to get to the point where they get into the punctures. So it's kind of hardcore. Do you just go back on another set of intermediates, or do you try and risk it and hopefully that it's actually dry enough? Which we have seen it's not. But still a virtual safety car. This is how David Oldface. David Oldface is still out of the same tyres, and same as Gregor's.
Wonder if you're going to see Gregor's and David Pitt now.
Hards will not warm up though. Yeah, that is a key thing. Hey, but what's better? The thing is, if you've got cold tyres,
Safety car's finished anyway.
Major Allen, 3 seconds. It's not good for Major Allen as we get underway. David's still going. Go on, David. Inch to the last to the end, even with the overheating. Yeah, but is it going to be faster? Could you... If it gets to fully dry, will the dry tyres be quicker than inters on a dry tyre track? Sorry. But we'll have to see. It's one of those races where it's really hard to call what to do.
Yep. So you got David still going around on his minutes. Just going to get swamped here by dude. The back straight. Suffering big time now. It's happening.
Ad, you're very quiet. If you have you gone further from your mic?
Oh,
that's better.
Yeah, I pulled it away. It was chewing sake. No, yeah.
Everybody who's gone on dry tyres, it's not wet. You can see the likes of Alan, TG Racecraft, and our Gummers, they are absolutely struggling just to turn ins. As we see Hirsch is going to be under pressure from Jack as our Gummers gets another 3-second time penalty. Probably due to the fact he can't actually turn in these conditions. We've got 9 laps to go.
Just on board with Gummers, and it's still not improving at all.
I really hope it's not one of these conditions on Wednesday for us. I really hope. As Room Masters into the top 10 now. So points after being pretty much... But he's... Oh, hang on a minute. He hasn't boxed.
He has not boxed, and he's not very good on tyre, but he's been on them for 19 laps. He's got to be very careful. He's got TJ, Mongo, and No Name. Side by side. Oh, that's good driving, to be fair. No, good driving by the both.
No.
Oh, he's out. Knew that was going to happen. Safety car.
That was a big accident. It was always going to be tough to hold that. And it's another virtual.
That's 3 people have gone into that wall. And I'm not being... No one did anything wrong there. TJ did not push him out wide or anything. He just got on that little bit. And TJ, again, Gary, he's going around with no wing end plates. The second race running.
Yeah.
Oh, Greenmaster's got a puncher, I think. Has he got a puncher?
No, he's just slowing down.
No, he spun.
No, he's just slowing down. No, Brewmaster's still fine.
Yeah, he
All
just
his tyres.
spun at the S section. I thought it was a puncher. But that was just short-lived virtual safety car. David is now finally in, and it does look like that rain stopping, Gary. David's coming. Yeah, it stopped. Rain stopped.
David.
David's coming for medium tyres, and that rain has stopped.
David Rollface. Oh, as his Alpine pulls away really slowly. Yeah, buttons going on it. TJ's going on mediums.
David is pulled a blinder here, Gary. If he can stick it, save it on the road, which he can, keep this lap clean, he will be in podium ship contention.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh, oh,
has he done that?
He spun it coming out of the pits. He put his foot down. And he spun it out the pits. Oh. Just, well, a bit mean. You can't just go dickhead.
He's done a Nigel Mansell, hasn't he? Nigel Mansell, if you remember, did that coming out the pits of the Ferrari.
He's actually done what I did on PMR on Saturday in my Mercedes AMG GT3. Put my foot down immediately and just spun it out the pits.
So Hirsch is in the pit. Dear. Jack's going round for another lap.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
But let's see. It's going to take a couple of laps for people like David's the top runner at the minute on slick tyres. No purple section in a minute. He's still losing times in the intermediate tyres. This is what I was saying, Gary, earlier about you have a couple laps difference. So if you don't make it in the first time round, you've got at least 1 or 2 laps before the slick tyres are going to be overpowering the intermediate. So, like I was saying, David at the minute has lost about 3 seconds this lap. So let's see now. He should have worn them tyres up nicely. You got Mongo.
I want to point out
Mongo's and Gregors.
Jack Hall wins this race. Ads should be saying to me next week, Jack Hall should be going up. Why is he not going up?
Who said that?
Well, when we joined in the commentary, you were like, why is Tubbs still here? Because he won by 20
Jack's
seconds.
not pitted.
Yeah, and I don't think he will.
I don't know. He's bone dry, Gary.
Yeah, but I feel like he's got the gap now. Was he 27 seconds in front of Hirsch, who is nearest rival? He could just keep going around on these tyres and go to the end.
Well, let's see. I'm keeping an eye on David's time because he was the first one on medium tyres. So he's got them heated up nicely. He's pulled 1.5 on Mongo. He's just picked up 3 seconds.
It looks still a bit damp, but they're able to go a little bit faster than what they were before.
Yeah, David was about 1.7 seconds off his fastest. Like I was saying, he's got that couple of laps before they warm up. Again, if you're on a drying track on intermediate go, you're going to get soon gobbled up. So Jack's got to be quite careful here because he has got the gap to Hirsch. 16
31
seconds.
31 seconds, sorry.
Yeah.
31 seconds.
So
he's still pulling away from Hirsch.
So now I'm going to have a look at David's time. See what he can do. Still catching Mongo. Gummer's catching him also.
By the way, does TJ have front wing damage?
Yes, he's got both his front wing end plates taken off again.
No, he's fine.
Oh,
he did.
He must have had it changed because he was in front of David, wasn't he? So it's getting faster, Gary. David's eight tenths off first sector, so and Jack does come in.
Oh, David's had a massive wobble on the straight. Massive wobble. Yeah, Jack's come in. Douche has come in. Yeah. But they were still gaining on Hirsch.
Because the tyres had gone.
But, there's a yellow flag. in sector 1. What was that about? Maybe... Oh, Jack's gone off! Come
Is
out
it?
on his tyres, he's just gone straight off.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close between Douche and Ash.
First gone on the outside,
Oh!
yeah. Come off. How's
But
Jack got
Hirsch,
such a jump?
because there was still...
Did
it
he
was
not?
30 plus second.
Did he not? Yeah, but he pitted when Hirsch did.
No, Jack didn't pick when Hirsch. Jack was still going around on dry, intermediate tyres.
No, he did, because you remember you said he jumped him in the pits. I said, how did he do that?
Yeah, but then Hirsch was behind him. Hirsch came in earlier for dry tyres.
Oh, lost all
Jack
the
stayed
time.
out another 2 laps. So, at the moment, I think Jack's got this in the bag with 5 laps to go, unless he bottles it completely. Douche is looking for another podium, and probably is very safe with that podium. Mr. Consistent.
Yeah, you got
Mongo,
Mongo, Gummers, David, Button all fighting for 5th place. Agent Tubbs picks up another 3 seconds, so it's 9 for him. Got 9 for Gummers, 6 for Mongo, 6 for Locker, 12 for Allen again. Very disappointing race for Allen penalty wise, but it's been quite not so good for everyone anyway. We've got penalties. So yeah, a lot to play for 5th place at the minute. Diamonds, like you're saying, Gary, he's on the move now to try catch up Hirsch. I wonder if Hirsch made the wrong decision by going on the hards.
Well, we'll have to see Major Allen with another podium. That's 15. Allen, box, go on softs. Go for the fastest lap, lad.
Yep, lap 27 out. If you got softs, box the fastest lap.
Box. Oh man. No, the Ferrari baby. We are. Aaron asked them, "Can I box to go fast lap?" They come back. We are checking. Sorry. We are checking.
So
Hirsch is gaining.
Yeah, but Jack doesn't need to do anything silly, does he really, at the minute? Again,
In front of him.
Mongo, Gummers, David, it's all opened up ever so slightly now. They were under a second each between, and now about 2 seconds. David's just about to be passed by Button. I'm going to go around the outside of the S section. No, he decides not to. There we go, slightly wide in the S section. Looks like Button's going to go for the move now, which he has taken. And David in P7 got yellow flag.
Your flag.
Ferrari. It's Allen.
That's
He's
Allen.
hit the pits. He's hit the pit lane. The dick. He's coming in for probably a set of soft tyres, but he's
Dude's
also.
got a 3-second time penalty.
But he did hit the pit lane coming in. He's gonna new fresh nose.
He's gone on softs.
Yeah, I did say
He's
lap 27 when it's mostly going to be drier. Lap 26 will do. But no, yeah, Douche is slowly catching Hirsch, but yeah, it's got 3 seconds under for him. We've still got Haas round, and it is Rage Quit. He's gone off there, and the front wing end plate damage. Yeah, he's gone off there loads of times in the sprint end here.
The other one, Jack's gone off. Jack went off as well.
Yeah, he's gone off. Lost a couple seconds. He lost a lot. He must have had a massive spin. He's lost 6 seconds. So,
hang on a minute.
Again, like I was saying,
Hirsch is going to get
there's nothing.
DRS.
He doesn't need to do anything silly. Because if Jack does get 3 seconds at any point, it's going to put Hirsch back into contention with 2 laps left. Only 4 drivers now with no penalties.
As well.
Yeah. So let's have a look at Jack. See if he's got any. Jack's got 1, 2.
Rue's gone on softs as well, so some people are going to try and go for the fastest lap here. Mongo 24.6, so the track is drying.
So Jack has got 2 warnings, so he's only literally got 1 more warning left. And
Just
he
also want to
picks
put
him.
out DRS is now enabled. Just saw David using it down the main straight.
Yeah, so Jack's got to be careful here. He gets 1 warning, and he's going to be under pressure because Hirsch is still pushing. Push, 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 push. Where's another wobble there, Jack?
I think Hirsch has got to really start pushing it now.
Well, by the last lap, his tyres should be much better than the medium tyres that Jack's on, so...
See, as we're looking around, there's not really much going on.
No, he got Asian
That's
tubs with
really...
David. You got Buttons at the minute. He's going to take a net P5. I was going to say I expect Hirsch to beat that. He's been in by 7 attempts. Major Allen's still not posted the fastest time as of yet.
Oh,
Jay is
David
left, but he DNF'd in the pits. David Allen sets the new fastest lap on the soft tyres.
Does he?
So let's see, this is his first lap in it.
And he's 4.4 seconds up. So, and he's going to set a 27 point something. And here he comes up to the line. What's Aaron going to get? There's a flag in sector 1.
It's Locker.
Aaron does set the fast lap. I don't think. Oh, Jack's hit the wall! No, it's not. It's race quit. Sorry. Just absolutely. Poor Jack. Had to give it some kind of spice to it.
And looked like a Mercedes went round also, which I think was Agent Tubbs. It was either Agent Tubbs. Yeah, pretty sure it was Agent Tubbs going round at turn 1. It's allowed TJ to get past. And yeah, it was Agent Tubbs because he was fighting David. He's lost 5 seconds. So that's near enough secured David P8 today, along with TJ. If he continues this, he's going to be in the top, lovely into the top 10. Oh, Tubbs trying to go around the outside of TJ for the air sections, and that won't work.
I know what's going on in that party. TJ's probably like, get the...
Poor old Gregors is having a bit of a lonely race in P4, but solid P4 for him at the present moment. And Jack has to just try and keep... Rumaster picks up the extra point. Jack just needs to keep it on the track at the minute, because if he doesn't, then Hirsch is going to win it. So he needs to be very careful. Then, especially this corner coming up where he's had trouble all race weekend. Oh, that was close.
He's taking liberties there.
That was close.
Sun has come out now. Right at the end. Is that another douchey podium? What a lad. Well, we don't know yet. We're heading across the line there. He could easily crash.
Right, you can do the honours, Gary.
But as we watch Jack as Locker goes for the fast lap, go on, lad. Come around the final corner in the Haas, the same team I'm in. He's going to come around. Oh, could have easily got 3 seconds there. He's going to weave up to the line. He's going to take the win in the main race. Hirsch comes P2. Douche with another podium.
Mr. Consistent.
Gregis comes up to finish P4. There's a massive gap between all these lot. Where's Gregis going to go? Gregis is going to stick P4. Mongo will finish P5. Gummers will fall down the order, I think. Rue goes fastest. Rue's got the point. Button will go up to 6th. He didn't gain on Mongo in the end. 4 attempts away. David will finish 8th. Agent Tubbs. TJ got him. Up on the line. TJ got him on the line. TJ 9th. Agent Tubbs with the final points. Where's Locker? Obviously went for the fastest lap attempt. He still could get it here. Is he going to improve? Is he going to take it away from Rue? Because Rue's got it. Come around the final corner, put all your foot to the floor. Up to the line. No, he didn't get it. It's Rue Master gets the fastest lap, so that's the point for him.
So yeah, very interesting 15 laps, and it started to go back to normal again. The dry really, really ruined it at the end, Gary. I think I would have preferred it to be all wet. Um, it's what it is. It was still a good, entertaining race. You've got people in the points that probably wouldn't expect themselves to be there at the start of the weekend. So congratulations to all the drivers. Pretty clean, to be fair. Only accidents that were made by themselves in this race. So apart from Alan, but all in all, very very good race from everyone. So yeah, our was championship leader Gary. He's only come away with 1 point. I would
Yeah,
expect
well,
after that, probably Douche is taking the lead. I would expect.
we'll have to see after the.
Yeah, I'm just going to check the Italian one.
Yeah, we'll have to see because there's obviously going to be chopping and changing constantly. As I'm going to make sure I get the race results on stream. Because knowing Mr. Tidgham, no, I'm not saying that.
Jack's got 25, 35.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
show that. I don't know if TJ was running.
So Jack, I think Gary is taking the championship lead by Douche by about 3 points.
It's going to be one of those seasons. Diamond Douche back in the Ferrari. It's going to take the world. He is. He's going to win everything. But that comes to the end of tier 2. You know what you got to do, Ads, and I know you're going to probably pick. You're going to be like TJ to him.
What? What?
You got to pick driver of the day in Umpty.
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So, I think we should do a joint one here, Gary. I'll give you 3 people to choose from. Okay, so one was Gregor's, one was Button, and one was Hirsch. I'll let you choose. There's your 3 drivers. I think deserve the driver of the day due to being clean, very good performances for themselves compared to the first race.
I think there's only one person I would give it to, is Hirsch.
There we go.
If
okay.
anyone.
There you go. There's our driver of the day. Congratulations, Hirsch. Welcome back after missing the first Grand Prix. Very solid. Got your pole position. Unfortunately, it wasn't your day today, but that was just down to obviously rain and strategy. So you drove a very, very good race. Congratulations. You are our comms driver of the day for Tier 2 Australia.
Hey mate, you got to pick the sprint race.
Have I? Oh,
You got to. Yeah.
Give it a Mongo.
Yeah.
Mongo. Okay,
Because
Mongo,
they got to do it on
congratulations. You're our sprint driver of the day.
Good job. But that is it from us for the tier 2. Please join us on Wednesday night where you can see me and Ads royally kill each other. Well, more like the Ads killing me because he likes chopping my nose off. Bastard. But I would like to say quickly, if you do want to support the league a bit more, we do have a YouTube channel which is run by myself. We are going back to the custom thumbnails. I've put a little bit more effort into making the thumbnails. So if you want, please share the videos and see if we can get it around a bit more. Maybe see if we can try and entice other people who do league racing here, because we would like to have more drivers. But other than that, if not, just do a subscribe to the channel. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you Wednesday night and have fun.
Good night.
Where's the live stream button? There it is.